Hello. So, welcome to my vlog. Um, this is supposed to be a journey of my leadership development, um, especially related to um, some of the readings of the course and the activities in this course. So, this is vlog number 1, and this week, from our readings in Dare to Lead, part 1, section 1, yeah, we heard about rumbling with vulnerability, um, and we also we read the excerpt on Colonel Didi's awakening, and then we did the activities of the Dare to Lead podcast with Brene and Barrett, and I had to make an intro video. So, with all of that, what knowledge have I gained about myself? I think I learned that I am afraid. I'm afraid to stand up and be my authentic self. Um, I think I'm afraid to be seen as a leader because of what others might think of me, because of my fragile ego, as Brene Brown put it. And because of that, that can cause me to use methods that allow me to feel like I'm protecting myself, like um, things like not asking for help, staying quiet, avoiding opposition and confrontation, perfectionistic type of habits, and I think recognizing that those may actually hurt other people and contribute to a toxic work culture. So, based on the readings and activities, what did I already know? I think I already know that I can be daring. So I've read Brene Brown's Gifts of Imperfection. So some of her language and her style of teaching is really familiar to me. And I think actually from having that experience with her work, I know now that I can be daring. And I say that because I've started a business. I developed and implemented a brand new service line at my hospital. I've been a lead instructor of graduate courses. Um, but at the same time, like I recently applied for a full-time professor position, and I have no idea what my chances are for actually getting it. Or if I do get it, what is my life actually going to look like in a few months by adding one more thing to my plate? So even knowing all of that, I still went for it, right? Um, like Brene Brown said, courage means to show up even when you can't control the outcome, and to know that failure is inevitable, but I'm still all in, right? Even knowing that, yeah, things may not work out the way I want them to. So I know I have courage in me, but I don't always use it when I should. In addition, I'm not great at setting boundaries professionally and personally. For example, I tend to give people more than I often have to offer, and that can leave me burnout and resentful. I know that having clear boundaries and sticking to them is a sign of self love. So that means I owe it to myself to continue to set boundaries, um, not feeling like I have to fix everything or make everyone happy, for example. And again, as Brene said, let the hurtful negativity go, right? So, what tangible ways will my leadership be redefined or defined based on new knowledge I learned this week? So, in terms of work, I need to stop trying to hide. I think many of my colleagues and students already see me as a leader, whether I'm ready or not. Um, but I think I need to be clear in my expectations of those people that I lead, as well as my limitations, my boundaries. I cannot do it all. I cannot do it alone. Um, so, as far as my specific growth analysis needs, what am I lacking? I think I'm lacking visibility and connection, especially with my um, other leaders more locally. And in my daily clinical practice, I think I lack clear or evidence-based objectives, policies, procedures, which kind of connects to that disorganization feeling that I often have. So, what professional development opportunities exist? This I don't really know. Just thinking out loud, like for visibility, I think the fact that we've had to create our own YouTube channel, which I never thought I would do, that's a helpful way to get me practicing maybe some technology or avenues that I might be able to engage more on social media with, for more of that virtual type of visibility. But it doesn't necessarily help me locally, though. It might. I don't know. Um, I think locally, as far as leaders, I'm thinking about physicians I work with. I'm thinking about small business um, owners or like the Small Business Administration. Um, I don't know. um, the Teaching Center for Excellence at Indiana State University. I think those avenues might be helpful. And some of them I've already utilized a bit, but it might help me as I become more clear about my objectives and my goals. So, to be successful, who do I need to join my journey? Resources, needs, etc. I think that kind of goes back into the professional development piece. Like I already kind of listed off some of those either places or people that I think would help me. I think continuing to use my connections through the AOTA, the communities of practice that I belong to, um, will also be helpful. So I'm not feeling like I have to reinvent the wheel in terms of private practice or teaching or program development. I think making sure I am seeking out people that have already done these types of things and I try to collaborate with them. So, yeah, I think that's everything. Thank you for listening. See you next time.